All right, here we go, folks. What I'm going to try to do is demonstrate tying of a knot that I've actually talked to a few folks about. It's called the double grinner. What we're going to use here is Suffix 832. That's the braid that I'm using. It is a 20-pound braid and ball sacks focus copolymer line. It's a 15-pound line. Yeah, I like a little bit lighter leader. Anyway, so rigging up this line is actually pretty tough, but once you get to learn it, once you get to know the knot, then it actually becomes rather easy on the water, whether you're kayaking or in a boat. Of course, I tie my leaders at night before I head out the next day. And then if I have one break off, then of course I retie on the water. But I usually start off with about 3 arm lengths. So 1, 2, 3, whatever. Okay, 3 arm lengths of line. That's usually around 9 or 10 foot of line. The way we're going to start this is we're going to take our leader line and our braided line. I know it's hard to see, guys, so you might have to use your imagination. It'd be good if I had like 2 totally different colored lines here, and the lighting's not exactly all that great. So you're going to take your leader line and overlap it on top of your braided line. Okay, so basically what you'll end up having is like an X. All right, then you're going to take your braided line and you're going to wrap it around 10 times. Okay, this is the leader end. You're going to wrap it around 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, very good. Now we're going to make an overhand loop. Okay, so you're going to take your right hand, this one here, and you're going to go overhand. Okay, so basically you're going to put it right on top and you're going to pinch with your other finger. Okay, here's the loop, over and pinch with your other thumb. All right, now you've got the tag end line here and you're going to go behind the loop. Okay, and if you can get it to go 10 times, then go 10 times. I promise you on the leader end you're not going to be able to go 10 times. I think that's 3 or 4. This is when it gets a little bit tricky. 7, 8, 9, 10. We all know that wetting the knot is very important. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to separate. All right, this is really tough, guys. Keep your hand, okay, on the tag end, but grab the leader end there. You still got this pinched, and what you'll see there is a small part of the braid down at the bottom by itself with all the wraps at the top. Okay, we're going to wet it. All right, and then we're just going to just lightly cinch it down. Okay, we don't want to pull too tight on that. Okay, now what you've got is you've got a number of wraps already ready to go on your leader end. We're going to wrap it just a few more times, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The idea is 10 wraps. Okay, and again we're going to do an overhand loop right there. Now this tag end can't go behind. Now this one's got to go in front. Okay, so we're going to go through the loop in front as many times as we can. Usually I only get about 5 wraps on this side. I think that's 3 or 4. All right, same thing. Hold on to it. See the bottom end right there? The bottom end has got just the line by itself. You've got all the wraps at the top. We're going to wet it. And we're going to pull our 2 leader end lines, okay? All right. Now, you didn't cinch them down tight because if you're going to pull on this to bring those knots together, it will burn that line. All right. Bringing them together. Now we start to cinch them tight. All right. Alright, now we're going to snip our tag ends. Let me find a pair of scissors around here, or a blade. Here's a blade right here. I'm going to nip this sucker as tight as I can get it to the knot. And I'm going to show you guys exactly why I use this knot over anything else. The strength is enormous, okay? And I have tested the difference between this knot and the uni to uni. The uni to uni knot tends to be a little bit larger in diameter. So what we've got there is the double Grinner, and it is barely, man, this focus sucks. It is barely larger than the diameter of the braid.
It's tiny.
It's super tiny.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we want to use.
Here, I got a uni to uni. I
I
just tied a uni to uni, and I don't like it. It's too big.
We'll compare uni to uni to the double Grinner. Say hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. I don't know where to say hi. Another light?
Oop. Where's it at? It's gotta be right here. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay,
Look
so
at
what we've got is two different lines here. This is
that. Mono to fluoro.
This is a fluoro to mono. This is a fluoro to mono here, and you can see the diameter of the knot is quite large. I believe the line sizes are the same.
Yep.
So don't, consider just the diameter of the line, but also what you end up with on the knot. And then, once again, the double Grinner, which is barely thicker than the diameter of the braid. I'll try to create a better video for you guys, but that is what we use on my yak, brother.